Hello guys, welcome to the Riskinator. Today we're going to be playing another Risk Global Domination on Classic map. I'm playing against 3 Masters, so this game will be worth a lot of rank if I can win it. The Masters are blue, green, and yellow. I'm also playing against an expert who's red. He's the one who hosted the game. Playing against a beginner who is purple, and I am playing on my novice account, which is orange, so I'm the lowest rank in this game right now. If I can win this game, it would be really good for rank. I'm really not in the best position, but I'll try to make use of it. I got those troops in Africa. I could make good use of those. I think I might try South America though, because the red player looks like he really wants Africa. Not only that, but he has those 5 troops in Great Britain that he can fortify. So I'll try to maybe slowly go for South America. And I've also got those 5 troops in Madagascar. I'd like to do something with them. I don't want them to just go to waste. Maybe I'll move them out and then move them into Asia. And those can kind of be my troops that I can have in Asia so that I'm not turtled in. That could be my second defensive army. Because in order to hold South America, you want to have an alliance with the players on either side. But then you can't attack them. So if you get stuck in South America, then you can't attack them for any cards. And then you're screwed up. So the purple player, he's a beginner. Let's see what he knows about the game. I guess he's got a pretty good setup getting Australia. He gets a continent before anyone else. I mean, a lot of novices and beginners, they want to go for Australia and do anything to get it. He's moved his troops out of South America, though, so that's pretty smart of him. I'm going to try to alliance with him, and I'm just kind of giving him a clue that I want to move out. I showed like I wanted to attack, made it look like I wanted to attack, to give him the idea that if you don't move them out, they're gone next turn. So hopefully he clues in. I got to at least give him a chance to move his troops out of Colombia. So right now he's got a pretty good strategy. He's got Australia secured. The yellow master, looks like he's gonna go for Europe. The best strategy with Europe is to just put your main army in the center and then leave your borders unprotected. Okay, so the purple player is pretty smart. He's honoring our alliance, and he moved his players out. So now I'm going to put my troops down in Argentina to show that I trust both the red player and the purple player. I don't want to put troops. I've got an alliance with them both, so I'm just going to show that I trust them. And then if they attack me, then of course I won't trust them. But at least I'm going to give them a chance to build their trust. So I don't assume they'll attack me. You never know with beginners, but I don't expect the red expert to attack me. The blue player in Africa has made a way for me to move my troops, but... Okay, and the red player made a way for me to move my troops too. I should probably get those troops out of Africa. Out of Madagascar. Oh no, guys. So the purple player did attack me to South America. He did not leave his main army though. He did not leave his main army in South America, although still, I cannot stop him with only 3 troops. So I guess I'll just, this turn, I'll get my troops out of Madagascar so that I'm not turtled in, because other than my troops in Madagascar and South America, the only other place I have them is in North America, but I assume the green player is going to get me out of there soon, so. Alright, so I got 6 troops in Saudi Arabia. Hopefully those can stay there, and I can just have that as my main army to attack for cards. I don't really trust the purple player though, and he's not so smart by protecting 3 borders, or really he has his troops spread out in 4 borders. That's not such a smart strategy. It's more effective if you put all your troops in one big army, like the blue player. The blue player was able to just blow through with his big army. Mind you, I wouldn't say that's too smart of the blue master either. I wonder if those 3 masters are working together or something. because that's really not too smart of them. The green, blue, and yellow player are 3 masters, and it's pretty rare to find 3 masters in a single game, so they could be working together. Now that I see that as a possibility, I'm gonna kind of pay attention, see if that seems to be the case, if they are attacking each other or not. The purple player got Australia back. That was quite ridiculous. So now I'm gonna put my troops in Venezuela, Colombia territory. That way I can prevent the purple player from attacking me, and I still do trust the red player. Okay, so did the purple player just break his alliance? He broke his alliance because he's offline. I wasn't sure if it's because I blocked him in Venezuela and he got upset, or he just left. It looks like the blue player had really no other purpose than to suicide into the purple player, which is really suspicious. Okay, the red player, he attacked my army in Saudi Arabia, so now I'm pretty trapped, but I suppose I'll still keep my alliance with him because he didn't just do it for no reason. He did it to get Australia, and that was well played. I'm gonna try to take out the purple player. Why don't we try to take out the green player as well? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. This is a strategy that I like to do in games where there are a lot of players. I like to try to treat it like progressive, just take one player out after another. Okay, great. And now the blue player has 16 troops and 3 cards, but I'm going to take him out because if I attack his ones, I'm not actually losing troops, right? He might have 16 troops, but I'm only going to lose like 7 or 8 because the only army I'll really lose to is the Madagascar. Attacking one territories, if you blitz them, you don't usually lose any, so it's not really a loss. And now I have a lot of territories. I'm going to try to see if I can hold both the Americas. I'm going to mainly try to protect from yellow because the red player I'm allianced with. So he's an expert. I'm not sure if the 3 masters were cheating, but either way, now it's a fair game because the master, he's the only master left. So it's a master, an expert, and a novice fighting for it. I cannot believe that he betrayed me. I think the red player is going to try to go for that strategy where he just stays in Australia and watches us fight each other. That's one strategy. And I don't know, at the same time, I don't really want to let the yellow player hold Europe. If the yellow player lets me hold my continents, then I'll let him hold them. And then that way we can, us two, be balanced each other out, while the red player is getting weaker in Australia. But for now, if he's not letting me hold them, I'm not going to let him either. Let's see what the yellow player will do. So the red player, I guess he's just going to try to get some more territories, because if you own Australia, you're only getting 2 troops per turn, so you better get some extra territories. Okay, the yellow player looks like he is moving to Africa. So I'm just going to try to recapture South America and North America. I'm just going to try to hope I can hold both the Americas. I should be able to do it if nothing goes crazy. I've decided to just retreat a bit. I don't want the yellow player to think I'm too powerful by owning both the Americas, so I decided to just move my troops to Venezuela. That way, if he wants, he can stop me from occupying South America. So I was kind of hoping that the yellow player would have just let me hold North America and would have thought, okay, And now I wish he would have left his troops in Venezuela. I wish he would have let us balance each other out. I want to make agreements with the yellow player. He's not accepting my alliance, because if we just keep fighting each other like this, then the red player will become too powerful. That is the red player's plan. And I feel like as a yellow master, he should know better. I really want to be passive. The only reason I was doing that was just, again, so that he wouldn't be so threatened by me getting 7 troops. I made a way for him to stop me from getting 2 troops. And also, another reason is because I kind of wanted to gain his trust. If he did not attack me into South America, then I would have really trusted him. Especially considering I didn't keep it guarded. Maybe if we can actually get to an agreement, I can hold North America, he can hold South America and us and Africa, and in that way we can be keeping each other balanced, and actually instead of giving the red player an advantage, we can be eliminating the red player. But he doesn't seem to want to make peace. I'm just going to try to get as many territories as I can. It doesn't look like he's going to let me get North America, so I'm just going to place my army in Afghanistan. I'm like the weakest player right now. The other 2 players have got either a big army of 40 or 2 armies of 20, and I just got a single army of 20. So is the yellow player going to try to expand into North America? No, he's just trying to capture South America. He's trying to be kind of like the red player, have 1 2-troop continent. I was kind of hoping we could both make an agreement and could both like own a certain chunk of land so that we could become more powerful than the red player, at least. The red player is being pretty smart. He's just sitting on the side. And, I mean, the rest of the world has way more potential than Australia, but if he's not gonna do that. So, okay. The yellow player, he's let me capture Europe. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna let him hold it. If he lets me hold Europe, then I'll let him hold Africa and the Americas. So what the red player is doing is, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's attacking me and then forcing me to attack the yellow player. Why didn't he attack the yellow player himself? I'm thinking he kind of wanted me to be the bad guy. He wanted me to start a war with yellow because he wants me to see, hey, look, yellow's more powerful than you, so you better start a war with yellow, which I'm really tempted to do, but I'm not going to do that because that's what red wants. Red wants me to start a war with yellow because he's more powerful. Red wants one player to be more powerful than the other. So I'm going to let the yellow player hold Africa and South America just as he is letting me do. And hopefully the red player, the one that I actually have the alliance with, will let me. Yes, okay. So if we can just agree for a bit yellow, then we'll become more powerful than red. Because he's quite powerful, so we have quite a bit of ground to make up. You're kind of as powerful as red, but me, no, I'm not. Okay, so he's trying to also get North America. I don't think that's really... He's abandoned Africa now. His strategy is to try to hold North America and South America. Maybe he's leaving Africa for me. I'll go for Africa, and then I'll say, look, you can have North and South America, and I can have Africa and Europe. I just attacked him to remind him that he can't hold it effortlessly. He's going to have to cooperate with me if he wants to hold it. Okay, guys, this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Now we're getting into a big fight. He's piling his troops into one big army. If we stay cooperating for too long, then the red player will have no chances. So the red player wants to stay as the third player. He wants to make it an even three-way battle. I don't know if I should try to. I'll try to attack him. Okay, it didn't work. If the yellow player is not going to let me hold Europe, then I'm not going to let him hold North America. So the red player must be pretty happy that the yellow player is more powerful than me. He knows it's going to anger me and make me want to attack him. Alright, he probably manually rolled that by accident. When you have a big army, you never manual roll through ones. You always blitz roll through them. So what's he up to now? Three of us, we all have our big armies. It doesn't look like we're really coming to an agreement here, so I'm just going to try to keep my armies in one big place. I'm going to try to move it out of the way. I'm scared that the yellow master, he might suicide on me. Just like that happened in the last game, which I'll link in the description. Mind you, that game I was playing against a master and the beginner is the one who suicided. So these players are both pretty high ranked, so I'm hoping that they will not suicide. I guess, I'm going to spread my army out a bit. I'm going to try to capture basically as many territories as I can without capturing a continent, so I don't alarm them, and without unlocking their biggest armies. So I'm not going to unlock the yellow player's army. I'm going to keep it surrounded by his own pieces. And I'm also, well, the red player, his army is already unlocked. So I'm just going to leave the yellow player's army in there. At least he can't attack me next turn now. I assume the red player, doesn't care so much about the alliance. He cares more about balancing out the game, making sure that no other one player gets a continent, because then I'll become more powerful than the yellow player, and he does not want that. So I got 8 troops for holding territories, not a single continent. So I have the territorial advantage here, which is something I'd like to hang on to. Sometimes a good strategy is to just not get a continent so that you do not alarm them. But I'm going to hang on to this continent. I assume they'll attack me again, but I'm just going to doing it for the territories. Hopefully they'll only attack into one place just to stop me. Okay, he did not attack me. I don't know what he's hoping to do. I guess if he didn't attack me and stop me from getting 8 troops, I'm definitely not going to stop him from getting 2 in South America. The red player, he trapped his biggest army again, and so I'm just going to put some troops in Saudi Arabia so that he cannot effortlessly stop me. I want to put enough troops in Saudi Arabia that he cannot get that many troops in a single turn and stop me. I'll be warned ahead of time, because in order to attack me in Saudi Arabia, he'll have to actually fortify his biggest army to India or China. Okay, so looks like the yellow player is kind of making an agreement with me. Maybe I'll actually let him hold the Americas. Besides, he's got it secured, like he's securing all his borders still. He could betray me anytime. Me, I don't have my borders still secured. I still have 2 more to secure. But I'm just gonna kind of keep it this way. It's not as good to spread out your armies. I think it's better to just keep your armies together. Okay, guys, this is perfect right now. The red player has quite a big army, so if we can slowly extend our advantage, that would be absolutely great. It looks like the red player, he's not going to try to stop me either. I don't know what the red player is going to do. He realizes that it's going to be hard for him to be balancing us both out now, because we're actually kind of agreeing. We're not really allies, but we're kind of agreeing to become stronger than the red player. I guess I'll just basically got as many territories and continents as I can possibly get away with, so I'm maximizing my advantage here. Me and yellow are kind of both maximizing our advantage. The red player, he's kind of not in such a great situation. He's got his 27 troops there in China, so I'm just going to keep placing more than him in Saudi Arabia. Alright guys, I won't leave those troops in North Africa. I'm just, no point guarding it. If I'm not guarding it at all, no point like lamely guarding it. No point just guarding it with like 10 troops. That's really pathetic. If I can't guard it well, then I won't guard it. Besides, in like a three-way battle, you can never fully guard something because the only way you could guard 4 borders is if you're 4 times stronger than all of them put together. They can always just use their biggest army to break through one of your borders. If you're spreading out your army into 3 or 4 places, then you can never fully defend against one player. But if you do that, you can make both the other players afraid to attack you and to stop you because they're scared that then it'll give the advantage to the third player. For example, if I didn't own a continent and the yellow player wasn't letting me, and he was occupying it, I could use my 124 army to get one of his 30s, but then I'd be a little scared because then I could lose potentially up to 30 troops as well. Even though the bigger army gets the troop advantage, still I could lose, and then I'd be given the advantage to the red player, and I don't really want to do that, so the red player might feel the same way, and then we both may not want to attack the yellow player. But then if we let the yellow player to hold them, then he'll become more powerful than us anyhow, so it's really a tricky situation. I don't know why the red player keeps putting his 50 troops in China. I guess he's just doing it to make me constantly add my troops in Saudi Arabia rather than add them to defend against yellow. He wants yellow to easily be able to attack me at any time. Of course, this is just what I'm assuming. Okay, guys, I'm disconnecting. Shoot. Okay, I can't get the connection back. Shoot, guys. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm back, but it's just frozen. It's literally frozen. If I can't get back really soon, I'm just going to turn into a computer, and who knows what the computer will do. In just a turn or two, it'll be all over for me. The computer will do something extremely stupid. I think I'm done. I gotta try to restart it. Let's see what'll... Okay, an option should pop up to join the game again. Rejoin last game. Shoot, I don't see it. I guess if I cannot see it, then I'll have to end this video here. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and as always, have a risk-tastic day.